Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, The Healthy Voice. My name is Bella, and I've been a voice coach for over 23 years. And now I help grown-ups reclaim their voices. So today I want to talk about posture. If you grew up in a house, or if you were ever in a relationship or a long-term work situation where you were constantly put down, constantly demeaned, or if you were ever in a long-term situation where you just couldn't feel safe, then chances are your posture has really taken a hit. And last week, I put out 2 articles on my Substack, one where I talked about the posture that you would expect, which is the hunched over posture. But then there's also the overly confident, but not truly authentic, stiff posture, which some people will adopt as a defense mechanism in order to show the bullies that they cannot be bullied. And it makes perfect sense to me, but we don't ever really talk about it. The problem is that both of these situations will make it difficult for your voice to flow freely. So let's think about this for a moment. What happens when you're living in an unsafe environment? Or if you are in an unsafe situation for too long, or you're just being put down all the time by the same group of people as in a school environment or a work situation? What happens is your body starts to develop a chronic fear response. And when your body is in a fear state, it goes into survival mode. And so for a lot of us, that would mean that our shoulders come down, the chest caves in, and what we're doing here is the shoulders are trying to protect the neck, the chest is caving in, and the arms come in with it to protect the vital organs of the body. It doesn't matter what the threat is. It could be your boss being a jerk that sets you into this posture. It seems irrational because he's not going to stab you. He's not going to choke you. But your body just feels threat, warning, warning, warning. And so your body goes into this posture. Now, imagine somebody who grows up in a house where there's threats everywhere. It could be physical, but it could also be emotional. It could also just be logistically stressful. Maybe mom or dad can't hold down a job. Maybe they're not making enough money and they're constantly stressed out about bills. And you fear homelessness because mom and dad are constantly talking about this. Or maybe there's just not enough food in the house and you constantly worry about starving. These types of things put your body into a chronic state of stress. And so it's not a surprise when people who grow up like this develop what we would call poor posture. The worst part is that your body gets used to this poor posture. By hunching over, you end up elongating the back muscles. You end up shortening the chest muscles. And so whenever you do try to sit up tall, it hurts. It's uncomfortable. But you have to develop a certain attitude, like whenever you start a workout routine, that you're training your muscles to do something healthy, and it's going to be uncomfortable for you. Let's talk about what this posture, this hunched over posture, does to your voice. Well, when we get into this posture like this, we're squeezing the lungs. We're making it impossible for the rib cage to expand in order for the lungs to fill up with enough air supply. We're also bringing the neck forward and squeezing the throat area, which compresses the throat and makes it uncomfortable to get sound to come out. Now let's talk about the alternative posture, the overly upright position, the not coming from a place of ease and confidence, but a place of, I will state my authority. I will pretend to be in charge. This is also from a fear response, a fear of being taken advantage of, a fear of being bullied. This upright, rigid posture is meant to send a signal to anyone who dares to question you, anyone who dares to abuse you or bully you. They better think twice. By standing up tall, you send a signal that wards them off. And in a lot of ways, this is a really healthy practice. But the voice will take a toll because what we're doing here is we're rigidly standing upright. The muscles in the back are squeezing together. The muscles between the shoulder blades, we're squeezing them together. The shoulders are often hunched upright, which is compressing the muscles in the neck. And this is causing tension in the throat. And so you're not able to speak with a relaxed voice. What we want to have is a calm and upright posture. So let me show you a little bit of what that looks like and feels like, and then we'll add some voice to it. So sit or stand. Both feet on the ground. If you're sitting down, make sure you're on the edge of your seat so that your back can be upright. Roll the shoulders back 3 times and feel the muscles between your shoulder blades squeeze together. Then start it over again. Feel that tension as you squeeze up. Feel it release as you drop down. Let's incorporate the breath for this last one. Inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth as you drop. Give your shoulders a little bounce. Just let them lift and drop, lift and drop. Roll them back and drop them. Now let them just drop into an upright posture. Pay attention to your chest. Imagine there's a string on your sternum like a puppet, lifting your chest upright. So now the shoulders are back again, but we didn't force them. They just fell back because our chest lifted up. Now, as we lift up our chest, the chin naturally goes up too. So here's a caved in chest. Here's an upright chest, and the chin comes up, and so now I have all this space in my throat. So now I feel more relaxed. Shoulders are back, chest up. Anytime you start to feel that tension, like, oh, I'm squeezing, I'm trying too hard, just lift and roll back and drop. Do that several times. It might take a while to get used to that. Remember, you may have been holding this posture for many years. And so it takes time, just like any muscular activity, any exercise routine, it takes time to train the muscles. So now in this upright posture, go ahead and drop your jaw so the chin is still up. We still have an open throat. We're going to drop the jaw. Use your hand to bring it down. Keep the tip of the tongue at the bottom teeth and go, oh, like we're yawning. Oh. You should feel the back of your tongue staying down so that there's an easy open channel of sound coming through. Oh. Shoulders are back and dropped. Chest is up. Chin is up. Jaw is down. Oh. Now just say, I speak with ease. I speak with ease. We're starting with that ah sound. I speak with ease. I speak with ease. I speak with ease. Feel the vibrations coming down here. I speak with ease. I speak with ease. Okay. Practice that for a little while. Get used to the idea of having an upright but relaxed posture. What would that feel like? If that was really hard for you, really foreign, and you still don't feel relaxed, try lying on the ground. Lie on the floor with your arms spread out and notice what it feels like in your back to have everything down, pressing against the floor. Your shoulders should be away from your ears. Just notice what it feels like. And then when you stand up again, see if you can get that same feeling in your back. It might take some time, but you can definitely get there. And if you're struggling, I highly recommend Hatha yoga and restorative yoga. These are 2 of the best practices to train your posture muscles into a good position. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're interested in going deeper into voice work, I have plenty of offerings for you. You can check out the links in the description below. Keep going because the world needs your unique voice. See you in the next one.